We're catching up on international break, bringing you all the highlights from Manchester United players playing in all different competitions. We got to start with the Nations League, Portugal, Denmark. This is like the tie that has all the United players featuring Dogu, Eriksen, Bruno, Hojlund as well, Eriksen, Dalot, and they're actually finishing right now in extra time. Portugal has the lead 4-3 in the second leg, but we already had Hojlund off the mark. He came on and scored in the first leg for Denmark. Did the C celebration. Some controversy, lots on the socials. Dogu got an assist to Eriksen, who scored the goal in the second leg. Dalot started. All five started the second leg as well. So lots of action here for Manchester United. Number one thing, no injuries. Number two thing is people are scoring goals. Eriksen is scoring goals. Hojlund scoring goals for Denmark. Dogu getting the assist. So good signs for United getting players out there as well as having them start to click. And when you get those attacking juices flowing, they're going to come back from international break confident, fit, ready to go.
Yeah, I didn't need the C controversy, but I did need that goal. So that's good to see. Confidence is huge. He's been so low in confidence. He's been so poor the last 3-4 months. So to get that goal that he got against Leicester and then to follow it up with a good goal on international break, rubbing salt in the wound. CR7, I'm sure he didn't like that, but he tried to shine it up after the fact. He is a fan. He's talked about that even when he joined Manchester United, how much he loves CR7, but he knows what he's doing. I just want him to score more goals, focus on that element of the game, because that's what it's about. Like he's young. We got to score goals. He gets paid to score goals. That's what it's about.
First leg, Hojlund coming off the bench. It's good to he's lost the starting spot in the Euros. He was the number one guy. He's been moved to the bench. You got to watch kind of where these guys, and he comes on, impact sub, C, starts the second leg, right? Has not scored in that, but Eriksen did get the goal. So Eriksen getting a goal assisted from Dogu. Dogu also did concede a penalty to Portugal in the second leg as well. So
he's got that in his
locker. You got to give one and you're going to concede one, but Dogu's just fit. He's young. He's starting for Denmark. We got him on a great rate, and he's doing well for United. So that's a great one. So Hojlund, Dogu, Bruno Fernandes, he was critical in the build up to the penalty shout early in the Portugal match. Diogo Dalot started. He did get subbed off later. And also got to shout out Mazz for Morocco. He assisted a 92nd minute winner for Morocco as well. And then Rashford getting to England, changing over from the Nations League over to England. Marcus Rashford, loan watch. Is Villa going to be able to sign him for that £40 million? Unfortunately, he did not have a great day out for England. I don't think he probably should have gotten the call up. Tuchel called him up, and he got the start. Him and Foden actually really disappointed against a bad Albanian side. I watched the whole Marcus Rashford every touch highlight. It was very poor. We saw him play for Villa against Brentford. Didn't see much there. That's not what you want to see as a United fan. We want to see Villa picking up that £40 million option. Right now, all signs point to them not picking it up.
Yeah, I think a lot of loans are going to go bust because Batiste are not going to convert Anthony. We're going to talk about Sancho later, and Rashford, that's big money, $40 million. But at the same time, like Tuchel picking him, that feels a little presumptuous, or maybe he's just trying to put a marker out there, right? Tuchel's early in his tenure at England, but he doesn't have the form to justify that given how many players they can choose from. I think he also chose, Hendo, somehow getting a pick as well. So that's a strange one. It does seem a real shame for the loanies. Those players are not kind of shining, but you know what? This is what you want, at least on paper, from United. Dalot, also notable, got his 50th cap for the Netherlands, which is kind of incredible for a 25-year-old. That just speaks to how early and how often he's been making an impact on the international level.
But he's on the bench. He's on the bench versus Spain.
Which is okay, because he's got a lot of minutes. He's been playing a lot for United.
No, of course, but again, that's just kind of where United's shaking out from an international break perspective. I'm going to say overall, you get through an international break, you get all these players out there, they're training with their national teams, even like a Dalot who might not start a lot. Hojlund kind of getting into form with Denmark is a good sign. Dogu just getting the motor up to speed. Mazz playing well. So I actually think overall, you have United players scoring, assisting, and then no injuries, knock on wood so far. It's a great international break for Manchester United. Let's hope we can build on it. We're only halfway through. We still have one more week left. So we're praying to the footballing gods. No more injuries. We can't take it anymore at Manchester United.
Injuries have been killing this side, sir. Like you said, also some rest. Players, Xerxes needed a blow. Glad he got it. Same with Garna.
Yeah, he's been bounced out of the internet.
Both of them. Both of them. And because, they've had a tough time. They haven't been playing well at United. They're finally, they both got some big goals recently. But that's okay because, you know what? This is kind of a throwaway tournament. We don't need them getting goals. They've been playing enough. But a player like Hojlund, who's been so out of form, needs that goal without the controversy. And at the same time, Dogu continuing to impress. What a player he is. What a pickup. Not a bad international break for United, all things considered, as long as there's no more injuries for the rest of this little window.